Lismore's dairy giant Norco is going ahead with plans to stand down its 170 ice cream factory staff. This is despite being offered a $35 million flood rescue package. For more, our reporter Bruce McKenzie joins us now from Lismore. And Bruce, do we have a firm understanding about why these job losses are still going ahead in light of what was on offer?
Yeah, we do. We saw an email that was sent to staff yesterday, we believe, that said that the plans to stand down those 170 staff at the end of next week are still going ahead at this stage. Now, those staff have been kept on the Norco books for the last 6 months or so due to about $8 million in federal funding. Some of them have been working here to try to repair the ice cream factory. Others have been farmed out throughout the community to help with the flood recovery effort. But that money dries up at the end of next week. And so then, yes, they would be stood down. But what's happened in the interim is we've got an offer of almost $35 million in flood recovery funding to help Norco actually repair this factory. Now, that's about half of the estimated cost. And what we're hearing thus far is that Norco isn't particularly pleased by the extent of that offer. But the two are not intrinsically linked, and we don't know whether this is some sort of brinkmanship from the dairy cooperative and whether it's hoping to get some more and completely separate funding from the federal government to keep these people on the books. But in reality, I was just talking to the Federal Emergency Management Minister, Murray Watt, just a few moments ago, and he said in reality the build back here at the factory is going to take such a long time that it was probably not realistic that those people could be kept on with the company for that period of time. But the danger is if they move away, the expertise needed to run a facility such as this could be lost to the community.
Well, as you say, Bruce, there's been all this support underpinning the staff. It is soon to run out. So that is a crunching end to what has been a prolonged period of financial support. It's going to have a crunch, isn't it, for the community? What's that going to look or feel like for the workers or the broader economy there?
It's going to be very interesting because, look, there are no shortage of jobs on offer around this part of the world. Businesses from every conceivable sector are crying out for staff at the moment. So it's not like these people would be likely to be unemployed for any extended period of time. But as I alluded to earlier, the danger is that some of these people have very specialist skills. And if they were to move away from the area, even if Norco was to accept that offer of almost $35 million to go towards the repair of this factory, when that was finally done, then they might not have the skills here in the local area to get it up and running again as easily as they might hope. And the real concern is, I think, that if the co-op thinks that offer of the $35 million, as I say, about half the cost of the rebuild just of the ice cream factory, if they think that's not enough, the loss of a legacy business to Lismore, that would have a real impact, I think, on the entire community's morale, because this co-op has been operating here for more than 120 years.
Just goes to show or exemplify, doesn't it, Bruce, that these natural disasters have a long tail of pain and distress long after they have passed through and the clean-up underway. Bruce McKenzie, thanks for that update there from Lismore.